Good morning students, I welcome you all to our 11th standard business max video class. I hope you are all good and safe. Last class we have learned some problems from the exercise 2.1. Today we are going to learn some problems from the examples. Today also we are going to resolve into partial fraction. I already told you what is meant by partial fractions, as well as I already told you what is meant by rational expression. Okay, today we are going to do some problems from the examples. Look at the example 2.1. Find the values of a and b if 1 by x square minus 1 equal to a by x minus 1 plus b by x plus 1. Look at the example 2.1. In this we are going to find a and b. Further, what is given? 1 by x square minus 1 equal to a by x minus 1 plus b by x plus 1. In this we are going to find capital A and capital B. The value of capital A and capital B we are going to find. So the next step would be 1 by x square minus 1 equal to, this sum is based on type 1. What's the type 1? Denominator contains non-repeated linear factors. See, this is equal to, here I am going to take LCM as x minus 1 into x plus 1. Now we can go for the cross multiply. So a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 1. Now 1 by x square minus 1 equal to, look at the denominator, this is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So we can apply the formula a plus b into a minus b equal to a square minus b square. So by applying that formula, the denominator will become x square minus 1. Look at the numerator. I am going to write the numerator as it is a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 1. These two denominators will get cancelled. What is the remaining? 1 equal to a into x plus 1 plus b into x minus 1. We can consider this as equation number 2, or you can consider this as equation number 1. Now, to find capital A. If you want to find A, the b term, the remaining term should become 0. In order to make this b term as 0, I am going to put x as 1. So, put x equal to 1. So, what will become? So, equation 1 becomes 1 equal to a into, instead of x I am going to put 1. So, 1 plus 1, 2. Plus, this term will become 0. So 1 equal to 2a. So a equal to 1 by 2. We got a value. Similarly, now I am going to find b. To find b, in order to find b, a term should become 0. To make a term as 0, I am going to put x as minus 1. So put x equal to minus 1. So the equation 1 become 1 equal to, this term will become 0 if I put x as minus 1. Then b into x as minus 1 minus 1. So 1 equal to b into minus 2. So b equal to 1 by minus 2. That is b equal to minus 1 by 2. We got our required values a and b. That's it. Then look at the example 2.2. Resolve into partial fractions. 7x minus 1 divided by x square minus 5x plus 6. Example 2.2. This sum is also based on type 1. 7x minus 1 divided by x square minus 5x plus 6. This is equal to, look at the denominator. Here we are having one quadratic factor. So I am going to find a factor by splitting the middle term concept. So now I am going to factorize this denominator. X square minus 5x plus 6 equal to, here our multiplicative factor 6, additive factor minus 5. So minus 3 minus 2. So the factors will be x minus 3, x minus 2. So the denominator can be written as 7x minus 1 divided by, this denominator can be written as x minus 3, x minus 2. Now this is equal to, here we are having non-repeated linear factors. So I am going to take a by x minus 3 plus b by x minus 2. This is equal to 7x minus 1 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 2. Now this is equal to, here I am going to take the LCM as x minus 3 into x minus 2. Now we can go for the cross multiply. So a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 3 equal to 7x minus 1 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 2. So these two denominators will get cancelled. What's the remaining? 7x minus 1 equal to a into x minus 2 plus b into x minus 3. We can consider this as equation number 2, as well as we can consider this as equation number 1. Now I am going to find a. To find a, if you want to find a, the b term should become 0. If you want to make this b term as 0, I am going to put, we are going to put x as plus 3. Equation 2 becomes 7 into, instead of x I am going to put 3. 3 minus 1 equal to a into 3 minus 2. This term will get 0. 21 minus 1 equal to a. So a equal to 20. Now to find b, in order to find b I am going to put x as 2. So equation 2 becomes where b is minus 13. We got our a and b. Now I am going to substitute a and b in equation number 1. This is equal to 7x minus 1 divided by x minus 3 into x minus 2 equal to a. What's our a? 20. 20 by x minus 3 plus b. What's our b? Minus 13 divided by x minus 2. Now finally 7x minus 1 divided by, instead of this denominator, instead of this 2 factor, I am going to write the quadratic factor. X square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 20 by x minus 3 plus into minus minus 13 by x minus 2. These are required answer. Now look at the example 2.3. resolve into partial fraction x plus 4 divided by x square minus 4 into x plus 1. Example 2.3. Resolve into partial fraction x plus 4 by x square minus 4 into x plus 1. Now, this ratio expression can be written as x plus 4 by, look at the first term, first factor. Here we are having x square minus 4. Now I am going to write x square minus 2 square into x plus 1. The next step would be x plus 4 by, this is in the form of a square minus b square. So I am going to apply the formula a plus b into a minus b. Then the last linear factor x plus 1. Now the next step would be x plus 4. We can take a by x plus 2 plus b by x minus 2 plus c by x plus 1. This is equal to x plus 4 divided by x plus 2 into x minus 2 into x plus 1. Now, we can consider this as equation number 1. Now, I am going to take the LCM as x plus 2 into x minus 2 into x plus 1. Here we will have the LHS x plus 4 divided by x plus 2 into x minus 2 into x plus 1. Now, here we are having x plus 2 only, but our LCM is x plus 2 into x minus 2 into x plus 1. So, we should multiply the numerator and the denominator by x minus 2 and x plus 1. So, that first term will be a into x minus 2 into x plus 1. Then, similarly, plus b into x plus 2 into x plus 1 plus c into x plus 2 into x minus 2. These two denominators will get cancelled. These two denominators will get cancelled. What's the remaining? X plus 4 equal to a into x minus 2 into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 2 into x plus 1 plus c into x plus 2 into x minus 2. We can consider this as equation number 2. Now, I am going to find a. In order to find a, the b and c terms should become 0. If you want to make these two terms are 0, we should check the common factor. Is there any common factor? Yes. Here we are having x plus 2 as the common factor. So I am going to put x as minus 2. If we put x as minus 2, the b and c term will become 0. So the equation 2 becomes minus 2 plus 4 equal to a into minus 4 into minus 1. Now 2 equal to 4a. So 2 by 4 equal to a. So 1 times 2 times. So a equal to 1 by 2. Got a value. Our a is 1 by 2. Our a is 1 by 2. Now, to find b. If you want to find b, the a and c term should become 0. Look at the a and c term. Here, x minus 2 is the common factor. So, I am going to put x as 2. Put x as 2. if we put x as 2, then a and c term will become 0. So the equation 2 becomes 2 plus 4 equal to b into 4 into 3. Now 6 equal to 12b. 6 by 12 equal to b. 1 times 2 times. B also 1 by 2. Here our B also 1 by 2. Now we are going to find the last one, C. To find C, if you want to make this, if you want to make the C, if you want to find C, we should make the A and B term as 0. If you want to make these two terms as 0, we should take the common factor. Here the x plus 1 is the common factor, so I am going to put x as minus 1. Put x equal to minus 1. I am going to put x as minus 1. So if you put x as minus 1, the A and B term will become 0. So the equation 2 becomes minus 1 plus 4 equal to C into minus 1 plus 2 into minus 1 minus 2. Now 3 equal to C into 1 into minus 3. Now 3 equal to minus 3C. 3 by minus 3 equal to C. C equal to minus 1. We got our C. Minus 1. Now I am going to substitute A, B and C in equation number 1. So this is our equation number 1. In this I am going to substitute. So x plus 4 by, instead of this denominator we can write this x square minus 4 into x plus 1 equal to A, what's our A? 1 by 2 divided by x plus 2 plus B. B, what's our B? 1 by 2 divided by x minus 2 plus C, what's our C? Minus 1 divided by x plus 1. What would be the next step? This is equal to 1 by 2 into x plus 2 plus 1 by 2 into x minus 2 plus into minus minus. So 1 by x plus 1 is the correct answer. Now look at the example 2.4. This sum is based on type 2. What's our type 2? Denominator contain linear factor repeated n times. Based on the type 2, we have learned some problems from the exercise. Here also we are going to do some problems based on type 2. Example 2.4. Example 2.4. Find the values of A, B and C if x by x minus 1 into x plus 1 whole square equal to A by x minus 1 plus B by x plus 1 plus C by x plus 1 whole square. We are going to find A, B and C for that. What's are given? Given x by x minus 1 into x plus 1 whole square equal to a by x minus 1 plus b by x plus 1 plus c by x plus 1 whole square. Here we are having the linear factor x plus 1 two times. Now x by x minus 1 into x plus 1 whole square equal to. Now I am going to take the LCM as x minus 1 into, for these two terms the LCM will be x plus 1 whole square. Now a into x plus 1 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 1 plus c into x minus 1. Now these two denominators will get cancelled. What's the remaining? X equal to a into x plus 1 whole square plus b into x minus 1 into x plus 1 plus c into x minus 1. Here we can consider this as equation number 2, as well as here we can consider this as equation number 1. Now to find a, here I am going to find a. In order to find a, the b and c terms should become 0. If you want to make b and c terms are 0, we are going to put x as plus 1. One equal to a into 1 plus 1 whole square. If you put x as 1, the b and c term will become 0, so we will omit it. 1 equal to a into 1 plus 1 whole square. So 1 equal to a into 1 plus 1 2. 2 square is 4. So a equal to 1 by 4. We got our first value. So we got our first value. A as 1 by 4. A equal to 1 by 4. Now to find b. To find b. Look at the a and c. If you want to find b, a and c should become 0 now. But in a and c there is no common term. So better we can find c. First we can find c. Look at the a and b term. There is a common factor. X plus 1 is a common factor. So I am going to put x equal to minus 1. If you put x as minus 1, a and b term will become 0. Minus 1 equal to, here we are having LHS, x no, so instead of x, minus 1 equal to c into, instead of x, minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 equal to minus 2c. Minus minus will get cancelled. C equal to 1 by 2. We got our next value. C equal to 1 by 2. Now to find b, I am going to put x as 0. You can put x as 0, but in LHS we are having only one x now. If you put x, we'll get we won't get b value. So I am going to use some other technique. We can equate the coefficient of x square to find b. Equating the coefficient of x square. Okay. Look at the LHS. Here we don't have any x square term, so we will put coefficient of x square as 0. Okay. Look at the first term. If we expand this, we will get the first term as x square. So the coefficient of x square is a. If you multiply these two factors, you will get x square. So the coefficient of x square is b. Then here we don't have any x square. So now I am going to substitute. 0 equal to a as 1 by 4 plus b. Now I am going to bring this 1 by 4 into the left side. So minus 1 by 4 equal to b. So b equal to minus 1 by 4. We got our three required values as a as 1 by 4, b as minus 1 by 4, c as 1 by 2. Then look at the next one. Example 2.5. Look at your book, example 2.5. Resolve into partial fraction x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 whole square into x plus 3. This sum is based on type 2. This ratio expression can be written as a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 2 whole square plus c by x plus 3. Here our linear factor x minus 2 is repeated 2 times. I am going to take the LCM as x minus 2 whole square into x plus 3. Here our LHS is x plus 1 divided by x minus 2 whole square into x plus 3. Here a into x minus 2 into x plus 3 plus b into x plus 3 plus c into x minus 2 whole square. Now these two denominators will get cancelled. X plus 1 equal to a into x minus 2 into x plus 3 plus b into x plus 3 plus 3 plus c into x minus 2 whole square. We can consider this as equation number 2. We can consider this as equation number 1. Now, to find a, if you want to find a, the remaining terms should become 0. Here our remaining terms are b and c. So look at the b and c terms. Here there is no common factor. So better we can find b. First we can find b. If you want to find b, a and c terms should become 0. Look at the a and c terms. Here the x minus 2 is the common factor, so I'm going to put x equal to 2. If you put x as 2 in the equation 2, the a and c term will become 0. So the equation 2 becomes 2 plus 1 equal to b into, instead of x I'm going to put 2 plus 3. 3 equal to 5b. b equal to 5. We got our first value. b equal to 3 by 5. Now, we can find c. To find c, in order to find c, a and b terms will become 0. Look at the a and b term. Here x plus 3 is the common factor. So I am going to put x as minus 3. If we put x as minus 3, a and b term will become 0. The equation 2 becomes minus 3 plus 1 equal to c into minus 3 minus 2 whole square. Minus 2 equal to c into minus 5 whole square. That is 25. So our c is minus 2 by 25. We got our next value. c equal to minus 2 by 25. Okay, now I am going to find a. In order to find a, we are going to use some other technique. Here we can equate the coefficient of x square. Equating the coefficient of x square. Look at the LHS. Here we don't have any LHS. Here we don't have any x square term. So I am going to put coefficient of x square as 0. 0 equal to, if you multiply these two, you will get x square. So coefficient of x square is a. Here we don't have any x square term, so we will omit it. Then if we expand this, we will get x square. The coefficient of x square is c. A plus c. Now I am going to put 0 equal to a. Instead of c, I am going to put minus 2 by 25. Now I am going to bring this minus 2 by 25 into the left side. So a equal to 2 by 25. We got our three values. Now I am going to substitute a, b, c in equation number 1. So x plus 1 by x minus 2 whole square into x plus 3 equal to a. What's our a? We got our a 2 by 25 divided by x minus 2 plus b. What's our b? 3 by 5. 3 by 5 divided by x minus 2 whole square plus c. What's our c? Minus 2 by 25 divided by x plus 3. This is equal to 2 by 25 into x minus 2 plus 3 by 5 into x minus 2 whole square plus and minus minus 2 by 25 into x plus 3. This is our required answer. Thank you.